Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Burt. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. These are videos that we are now posting to our website. Our website's being upgraded, adding some new stuff onto it, and I'm going to be doing more and more videos like this to add to the website. All right, so first things first, this is a um, a screen paint we call under the Supreme Exotic and Ambient Rejection 15s. So the exotics have interesting colors. As I said before, last demonstration we had the magenta, which is a really dark purple. We have this in a blue, which is I'm showing off some blue right now. I'll be showing off pretty soon also today the midnight mustard, which is actually kind of a darker kind of yellowish screen. And the thing about this technology, it uses 100% code. It doesn't make a difference of the color of the surface. The screen can produce some of the most beautiful colors you've ever seen without calibrating or buying overpriced projectors. Now, the screen I'm using in this demonstration is around 126 inches. It actually fits right here in my lounge area. The projector I'm using, I'll lean over here and show you my projector. This is the projector I'm using in the demonstration right here. It's an NEC projector. Sorry about it being a bit dusty, but it's an NEC projector that I got on eBay for around $59. That's it. So all I paid for was $59. Had a little bit of wear and tear on the lamp, but not by much. And the lamps are very easy to replace, around $60. So with this technology, I do not have to go out and spend a ton of money on a projector. It will make a 720p projector look absolutely incredible, and I can use this in a fully lit environment with the technology we developed. And when I say we, I mean as my Lord and Savior. We have developed giving the screens the ability to be able to produce images in fully lit environments without the fear of the images washing out or fading. Now, my screen does take up my windows from the back, but I do have larger windows from the side here, and then I have my overhead lights, which I don't have to worry about disrupting my picture quality. So let's get this started on our screen, and the screen paint is called Supreme Exotic Epic Blue AR 15 or Ambient Light Rejection 15. All right, so let's begin. I like to start off with a little fish and then move on to some other things. And this is all from my projector is 720p. All the projectors we have downstairs are 720p projectors. We only have one 1080p projector, and that is upstairs in the tech room. That's when I was showing off the magenta. And that's also too an exotic. Now, you might hear some squeaking from my floor. My floor does squeak a little bit. But I want to be able to move about and show you different angles in the environment. I'm also going to put my overhead lights on in here too also. Just to show you how much light we can have in the environment without the screen washing out or fading. And as you can see, it sits next to two large windows, one here and here, and I'm using veneer curtains, which allows me to be able to see out. People can't see in, but these are curtains that allow a lot of light to push through the environment. Now, 1/4 of this screen paint will paint up to a 126-inch screen. 2 quarts will paint up to a 150-inch screen. We only have it available in 1 quart and 2 quarts. Let's change over to something else. I got the Alexa hooked up to the projector, so you was wondering if they do work well. They work well with these projectors. I've tested them just about with everything. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
So let's grab something with some contrast with it. Now, as I said before, this is a blue screen, but it can see black levels because it's using color coding technology, which allows the screen to see blues and reds and orange, even though the screen is a blue, or is a blue surface. Light, you're seeing all the light pushing off from the screen here and there. Let's grab something else. Let's go over and let's grab this demonstration right here. I like it when the commercials come up because that shows you real time. We don't play them all the way through. Having a ball with that jump rope. Now, next video, after I get done taking care of orders, we're going to be doing demonstrations on my 138-inch 235.1. That is also coated with Exotic Technology. That is using something, a screen paint we call Midnight Mustard. You'll get a chance to see that. That's also being displayed on an ultra short throw 720p projector. All the ultra short throws down here are 720p. We also have another one in the kitchen that is using blue technology also. We'll move about the environment. And so again, sorry about the squeaky floors. One of the things I talked about when it comes to ultra short throw projectors is that an ultra short throw projector, usually when you see them where they're set at, they're usually set somewhere where you're going to have a lot of lighting. You're going to have this where you're going to have your family over or friends over. And you're going to keep this in an area. It doesn't have to be a home theater setup, you know what I mean? Usually when you see ultra short throws, like I said, it's in the living room, it's in the lounge. It's somewhere where you're going to have people at reading books and doing other things besides watching the screen. It's kind of a replacement for a TV. So, you know, when I see ultra short throws set up in very dark environments, it just tells you right there that this is where this is how your environment's going to have to get used to. It's being in this dark environment because the screen paint or projection screen doesn't have the ability to be able to produce an image in a well-lit environment. Let's go switch over to something else. I like to change up the videos. We're going to switch over to, I said we're going to get our commercials in there. fine. Just getting a few videos here and there. Somewhere here. You can see in different directions. Back up a little bit here. Let me see how well lit my area is. Here. Starfield demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's do some deep dark
At Fresh Direct,
contrast demonstrations.
Delivered on time, every time. This is how we do fresh.
And like I said, it's the beautiful thing about this technology is this screen is physically a blue screen and can pull a contrast level, a Starfield demonstration, in a fully lit environment due to the fact that the screen can see contrast. Some of the screen paints out there on the market do not have the capability to pull a Starfield demonstration. The screens can't see contrast because they're not using color coding technology. And I've seen the same thing with high performance screens. Now when we test our screens around 18 certified projection screens. We'll be doing some demonstrations on that too. This display on the site. Also too, we'll be doing some other demonstrations against other screen paints to show you how our technology stacks up against others. Like I said, you can pull Starfield, fully lit environment, no problem. I can back all the way up here, and that screen can see a contrast level, and that screen is blue. Outer space screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go with this one. I'll grab another one. Now these are demonstrations, and we do these demonstrations, like I said before. Other screen paints can't perform these demonstrations. They can't give you, honestly, when you're dealing with a lighter gray screen paint, it will have the ability to produce white levels, be able to produce colors to a certain degree, but next to this technology, this stuff is a little bit different. It has the ability to pull better color, it has the ability to produce better contrast, has the ability to produce I'm saying better white levels, but the white levels are extremely good. And as I said before, we're going to do some side-by-side demonstrations. We're going to be posting these onto the website so you can actually see how our technology stacks up against other screen paints and certified screens. See how bright the screens are. Let's go with 4K colors.
Getting that from YouTube.
And like I said, this is all being used on a 720p projector. Let's do this one right here. Projector cost me $59. So keep in mind that the screen is doing all the work. I don't have to black out my curtains. I don't have to darken my environment. I don't have to worry about any light coming in and disrupting the picture quality. My screen is, like I said, 126 inches. Where the windows stand at, they come right in and it makes contact with my screen at all times. And then I have the overhead light over top. And these particular ultra short throw projectors were designed only to be used with screens of 80 inches. And this is a 126. Let me see if we can find those Philips 4K color.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. I like to show this particular demonstration. Sorry, it sounds a bit low. And you see the color doesn't wash out, it doesn't fade. New York City screensaver nighttime.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is a very dark demonstration right here. Not this. Demonstration that we have up in a few minutes is a dark demonstration. There we go. This shows off the Blue's technology to be able to see contrast when other screens can't see contrast levels. And I don't know what my contrast level on my projector is, but it is really low. It's nowhere near 22,000 to 1. It's not a projector of 2 million to 1. It is pretty low. I think I gotta check. I think it's around 2,000 to 1, somewhere around there. Usually, like I said, when other screen paints are trying to do the exact same thing, what they'll do is they'll do the demonstration in a very dark environment because it gives the screen the ability to be able to pull up a better contrast level. They'll never do it in a fully lit environment, especially the Starfield demonstration. "4K animals."
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's get some bright white levels. So I'm going to show you the screen's white level capabilities. show you up close on the screen. So you can see how high the white levels are for a screen that is blue. And this is how much light is making contact with the screen. Here we go. LG 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like to get some nice bright colors on here. You can see how much light is making contact with the screen at all times. Plenty of light. Bring it a little closer to the screen. Bring it back a little bit so you can see it with the window lights or window ambient light and the overhead light. And this is what I'm talking about. You should not have to be worried about being subjected to the dark because of your projector, because of your screen. It mainly falls on the screen. As I tell people before, unless you have a knockoff projector, then it's your projector. But if your projector is a name brand projector, it is definitely falling onto your screen. Screen makes up at least out of 100, I would say 98% of what your projector's performance can do. You can have the best projector in the world. If you can't pull that image, you're not going to see that image if the screen can't produce it. And like I said, this is not a $400 projector. It's not a $500 projector. It's not $2,000, not $3,000. It's a $59 used eBay projector. And not only that, the projector is only 720p. Nice and close so you can see that. Now this is our Epic Blue and our Supreme screen paints under the Exotics. These are free color options, so you'll go in there, you may see about 4 or 5 different color options. This is called the Epic Blue if you're interested in it. The other one was called the, I'm forgetting the name of that screen paint. It's purple. Keep forgetting the name that we call it besides purple. It'll come to me later on. It's a shame. I make a lot of screen paints. I'm surprised I remember this many. But anyway, you will be able to see the different selections. There's a free color option. So this is a free color option. All you have to be to just choose out exactly which one, if you want 2 quarts or whether you want 1 quart or 1 quart or 2 quarts. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration and thank you for your time. I have to go and God bless. And sorry about that. And again, I always thank my Lord and Savior for blessing me to be able to get up every morning and for giving me such amazing ideas to be able to keep doing this. Thank you all for your time. Again, I have to go, and God bless.